Welcome back. 2 workers and resources. We are back in our republic, trying to increase the amount of money we are making. And we have set up a rail line carrying workers to the oil refinery. And the capacity of that is relatively low, only 130 workers per train. We have 3 trains running. We still need the metro line because one metro can carry 525 passengers. So we would still get a lot more workers into the oil refinery if we can make that a thing. We are running more export of resources again because of the increased production. So hopefully this is enough where we are making a lot of money again. I'm gonna take out another loan. The parking lot in this area is also almost complete. We still have the option to build more parking lots here, which might or might not happen, I'm not sure yet. It's probably going to happen. There's prime real estate, but maybe not. Maybe actually this is overkill. But yeah, if there's any issue with the train or they get blocked or something like traffic jam, then we're still fine. We can still run the oil refinery. I will tell the train going to the other town to not pick up workers anymore. Because I don't think we need them. So the only thing we are now going to do is we will remove the first stop. We will go... How is this going to go? No, let's cancel that. This makes it a little bit strange with how the route is set up. I need a traffic route picking up workers from Pardonin, bringing them to the oil refinery. But I also need a traffic route from Pardonin bringing in the university students to Roboduma. So it's all a little bit complicated. I guess we will continue bringing workers over there. And at some point there's going to be a steel mill in the area to where we will deliver the workers to. And that steel mill was supposed to be in this area. Could be across this road. We could use this junction, make a connection down here into the steel mill area. These people do need something to work in. Or I have the steel mill over here. And then they have to drive by car to the steel mill, and we still can have a rail connection lead there somehow. I think that's probably the way to go, have the steel mill up here with a huge amount of parking spaces. And yeah, we'll try it that way. Let's see. Is this road going to be the final road? It looks wonky. It looks really wonky. Oh, this was supposed to be a bridge, wasn't it? Those were supposed to be bridges. Alright. So we'll have a bridge here. The bridge should probably also go over the rail tracks. Yeah, let's move it all the way across. And then we connect into this road over here. There might be a road connection here. There might not be. I'm not sure yet. All I know is that if I do make a road connection there, then there should probably be a larger gap so I can put down a trumpet interchange. And then we need the bridge over here as well. That will be the new road connection hooking up into that one, with the other road remaining active for a while. What we're going to do is take down this road, hooking up the other one here, and then putting in a dirt road as a workaround. Why can't you... What's in the way here? I don't know. Strange. That is wonky. Okay, now it works. So we'll have that road connection with temporary road connection here and here. Get that loop started. That parking lot can be removed. It's only for testing the distance. I guess I can make that a little bit more angular. That will work and look maybe a little bit better. Something like this. So I guess this is going to turn into the steel mill area. Resource deliveries by train, workers by car and train. A huge parking lot. A lot of electricity needed. This thing will presumably run at full tilt. I also need to build with the grid in mind, so it's easier to get everything to snap towards it. Ah, the elevation shouldn't be that bad here. Guess we could have the rail connection on that side. also could work. That bridge will have to be redesigned, because we do have the potential for more rail lines to go along here, so it needs to be a bit wider. Do it. And then use this track, I think, to move resources into the area. We also need buildings to turn iron ore and coal ore into iron and coal. But that's for later, I think. It doesn't technically have to happen in this area. We could make it a separate area and then transport the resources in extra time. Maybe I should make that area first. Turn iron ore into iron and coal ore into coal. And try and make a profit with that, and then add the steel mill after. Let's see, how much do we need for all of this? Not cost-wise, but resources. It consumes 200 tons of iron and 375 tons of coal maximum. So we need 2 iron ore processing facilities. Sorry, yeah, 2 iron ore processing facilities and 375 2 coal ore processing facilities to get enough resources to deal with all of that. So it all will culminate in a train aggregate unloading facility. With 2 large storages holding iron ore and coal ore. That then move their resources into iron ore processing facilities. And coal ore processing facilities. Not sure why it doesn't want to draw a conveyor belt here. That's not correct. Nope. I mean, correct is not the right word. It's not symmetrical, but it probably can't be symmetrical anyway because we need to get the roads out of there. Not sure why it didn't want to draw those. That works. traffic jams do you have? It's all for road construction. You're waiting on gravel, and the gravel is right here, and it's not being delivered for reasons. I don't know why. Cars trying to leave the parking lot area do have right of way. Oh, I see. Yes, that is a problem. That should probably resolve the issue. I think. You know what? All of you go home. Try again. Okay, so those are the ore processing facilities with storages. Then those need to load again into more storages. But it's basically the initial facilities. We have resource deliveries, we will need water and sewage handling, electricity. Other than that, I think this... and parking, lots and lots of parking. Well, not a lot of parking, only 15 per building, was it? So parking for 60 people for these. Not a problem. And the rail connection. That the tightest connection we can make, I guess. That should be all connected. Also enough room to load and unload. No room for trains waiting here. That might happen in parallel, I guess, if it is ever going to happen, so we've built a waiting platform here. If we have a lot of iron and coal ore deliveries. But we're not going to export iron and coal ore, or iron and coal. We would want to produce steel from that. The steel itself would happen over here. We can make conveyor belts to transport the resources, so that is not a problem. And it would give us the ability to put the parking lot area over here as well. We could deliver resources by train directly. The internal storage is decently large, 150 tons, but it uses more of that per day than the internal storage provides. So in the end we have a steel mill here with a road connection somewhere over there, top left, and we need to worry about the inputs. So in the end we will have two large aggregate storages in front of here. One again for iron, one for coal. And they will handle the resources. We will put conveyors in between, so we shove the resources into the building and also allow a road connection through there. So we have an elevated conveyor belt from here, and then one from here. That gives us the option to have a road go through here very easily. And it also fills up the internal storage of the steel mill conveniently. That would be the road connections for constructing this. Delivery of iron and coal can be made here. That's our access point for this area. We only need iron and coal, so we basically need to conveyor belt those resources into there from these facilities and these facilities. I will use the elevated conveyor belts because they are so damn convenient. We have to merge them first. So we gather all of those up. And in the end, the other ones go here. Across, I guess. I've yet to build the road connections here. So that should deal with, for example, iron ore. Bringing it all the way over here to the storage, which then can be transferred into the steel mill for refinement. And the same thing would have to happen with coal. Tower. This is too long. That would be unfortunate. No. It's complaining about these ones. Maybe if I build that one first and then hook these up. Does not like that for both directions. Pillars in the same spot. Almost. Guess we need another tower in between then. Oh, over there it works. Maybe. If I move that one, it works. Maybe I can run the resources to that side instead. Oh, we need to go to that tower. Yeah, I guess maybe it works. Probably not that easy. Okay, that gives us the remaining connection. That would be all the conveyors, I think. Why do ambulances not arrive for you? It should be in range of the hospital, shouldn't it? Yep. I don't know. So many messages. Road construction Pardonin. Do we have excavators assigned? No, we don't. We also need mechanisms. Otherwise the first phase of a road construction can't happen. So I think that's all of the resources for steel. It's 2 inputs, discounting electricity. The output would be 1 or 2 open storages for steel, supplied to the rail network. Most of it would be exported, but it would become a source for steel to distribute around our nation. It should be far away enough from the residential area to not cause pollution, but we'll see. I might have to set up a fire station here. Each of these would get 2 parking lots that then can hook up into the road, and hopefully it's enough range for the cars to get to them. Otherwise the road access is only needed for construction purposes. And maybe firefighting. Really too narrow. Slightly annoying. We would hook up into this road and build everything up. Fire station first though, I think. This will take a while before it starts running. A fire station in this area next to the steel mill resource deposits. With electricity, fuel delivery and some helicopters. Definitely don't want anything of this area burning down. Or we just use workers, I guess. Because we are going to have workers drive here by car anyway. So I don't need helicopters. But if I do that, then I need heating. Otherwise they get sick during winter. I really wish I could use the off-heat of the factories to make that work. Well, looks like our money is growing again. The oil refinery seems bustling. Oh yeah, that is working. Now I should buy 3 trains and send them for workers from Pardubice. That's all the money again. That's fine. So we'll pick up excess amounts of workers from Pardubice train station. Load any educated worker. And bring them here. I don't have an end station for you. I could build one, I guess. Or I just drop another fuel station in. I'll let the trains run, and if there's a fuel issue, I guess I should drop a fuel station in here in this area, which can be accessed from both sides. Make that a fuel station here. We'll give it a little bit of length. 200 meters. No. Let's make it 170. Switch. Mixed signals. These signals will be fixed later, and then we have maybe 1 or 2 trains that can wait here. We'll build that and probably deliver fuel there by truck. And also the rail distribution office should take care of that. Alright, construction office already assigned itself to one of the tasks. I'm not sure how it can... Oh yes, I guess it can get to all of them and not this one because the signal is too close here. That's fine. We'll set up the signals on the main road later. Seem to be having trouble continuing construction here. I think they're just all busy building a tunnel somewhere. Oh, we don't have any workers on the bus platform anymore. Wait, I think I set the workers to be picked up somewhere else, didn't I? I set it to be picked up from... No, it's still the bus platform. And there's enough workers. Are you assigned to these tasks? You are not. There we go. Looks like the other trains didn't get moved here because apparently bought them too quickly. Why can't you move? Is the train depot full? Shouldn't be. Tourism. A republic only on tourism could also be a thing at some point. Right, let's see if we can move the vehicles now. If not, then I might have to buy or allocate a train to moving those trains over. Doesn't look like they want to. Oh no, I guess I have to manually assign them. The mass assignment tool didn't work. I will wait with sending out these trains until I have the refueling station set up and fuel provided there. Otherwise we could create a bit of an issue here. We're closing in on the halfway mark of our loan that we can take out, but the interest rate is still going down, so I'm fine with it. 20,000 rubles per day. It's not that much. I mean, it is, but I think we're making more than that. We have electricity on the subway line, so we need to assign the next construction target, which is going to be the longest one. The tunnel boring machines can get to it right away. have to drill this tunnel all the way to the next stop. And then the last construction is to the last end station, and that should not be a tough ask. So this is presumably the last big construction task before we finish the subway, the metro. Pollution is okay-ish, except for the people living next to the power plant. 50 years life expectancy, 55, yeah, not doing too well. The pollution monitoring station in Padonin should also have been built. All I see is green. No problems. It's probably easier to check during winter when the whole ground is white. You ran out of fuel. Well, we will have a fuel station here soon. Passenger train's getting stuck. I don't understand it. Maybe the rail end station is running out of fuel sometimes. But yeah, that refueling station will be well located for all of our trains. You can't get to that depot. Right, you need to go to the large one. Oops, I shouldn't have clicked that. Go to the depot, please. The end station should have plenty of fuel. Yeah, there shouldn't be any issue here. Anyway, we'll resolve that issue by providing... We'll just provide fuel here. $60 workers, so we had 30 workers with 6 large parking lots, which was overkill, so we'll just build 6 large parking lots in the area, and they should be able to get anywhere along this road. Just have the parking lots over here. Don't need to do anything very dramatic with traffic prevention for that, I don't think. But maybe we can set up a fire station here. What is the next heating plant location like? Very far away. I don't want to pump heating all the way here. We should just use a stove or something. 10,000 work days per tunnel after the short segment that they're currently building. Well, they're not building it right now because they are doing the refueling station area, but after that. Very slowly. Yeah, we now have a lot of people going here via train, so the fire station is also well supplied with workers. Don't need to worry about that anymore, I don't think. There's a bunch of people walking in there right now. So that means that these parking lots could also go away. Cars trying to leave this area should be able to hook up in here, I think. Going all the way up to the bridge is a bit annoying. But then again, I don't want a lot of traffic going through here hindering the people trying to leave the parking lot area. I need to start the construction of the refueling station as well. Okay. We need the excavators. And now everything is assigned, okay. Maybe I'll try to just run fuel here by train and see if it works. And in an emergency we can drop off some fuel by truck. Need more workers. Am I going to try the whole sending them to the metro stop first? To send them everywhere? I think I'll do. So now everyone gets dropped off at the train platform, and then we also need to enable workers waiting here, otherwise they're not going to walk over. And from there they'll be able to walk into anywhere, basically. But they have to walk over first. So no one will go from here to anywhere except the metro station. This might be removed again at some point once the metro station itself might fill up with a lot of workers, but right now I think this is the way it should be handled. And from there they can reach the fire station, the rail construction office, etc. And here they go. Let's hope a bunch of them got sent here. Yeah, there they are, arriving right now. That will speed up rail construction by quite a bit. Maybe too much, but not going to complain about that right now. I know. Where's the construction train? There. Yeah, that gas station before the trains will finish really quickly. Maybe I should plan an additional metro stop. Maybe this will all become residential area. So much random crap underground. That should give us the flexibility to maybe have an above ground metro system here. With an end station for the underground metros. And we'll see if we can run it through an end station. Since we're only going to use one metro at the start to try it out. But if everything works, then we will have a metro line bringing a lot of people going to the shopping centers here. Probably gonna have dedicated shopping centers in this area as well, around the metro station. And then we have a lot of room to build residential areas. Why are you waiting? I don't understand. What's... Oh. It's my new train lines, I think, that are causing issues. Where is it? I hope now the construction trains can enter the metro network. Nope. Still showing yellow for some reason. It's complaining about something here, I don't know what, so we're gonna ignore red and just go for... I don't know, what's your issue? There's no tunnel boring machine in here, you should be fine. So confused. Yeah, I guess they're doing the metro right now, which is fine. So that would be like a test area for residential area connected to just the metro system, nothing else. They can then go here to either join the train station or something else. But it would give me the ability to have a lot more people very densely compacted into one area. So the construction of these short segments should not take long. Probably done with one construction task each. Maybe not completely. With that many workers inside the royal construction office now, it should go really quick. I will probably drop down a police station now that we have a lot of people in this area. As long as it is connected to the heating, it should be okay. Yeah, it has everything it needs here. We'll have plenty of workers. Maybe a small one is not enough, but I think it will be. Going to build the road first, then think about fire safety, probably a helicopter fire station, the fuel deliveries and a wind turbine. Just something easy to set up and maintain. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of sewage water, but maybe it can deal with steel that's on fire. Drop down a small wind turbine to provide electricity for the fuel pumps. And we'll hook it up once the road is done. Let's put some nameplates on these gas stations so they're easier to find. Must be another one. Oh, over there. See it. That one. Sorry, I pointed at the wrong thing. I'm so glad that I can remove the name markers again if there's nothing in the way. I think a lot of people are now moving into the village/town, because our population is now running full and they're creating a lot of messages in there that they are unhappy because they don't have any cars to get into town. Okay, tunnel boring machine should be on its way. The second one will also start moving soon. And then the rail construction vehicles can do more of the train diesel station construction. We're using 65 cubic meters per day. It's a lot. So we have 15,500 workers, out of which 10,000 are unemployed. So we are at the 5,000 mark regarding employment. And yeah, halfway to the goal. I don't think it would be very difficult getting to the goal. It's just now it's the question if we want to use the metro to do that or more parking lots. All of the road and all of the parking lots have been built. So we'll remove this. That should make it so that all of them are using the correct lane to exit their parking lots, using only this road to leave. Tunnel's getting close, that one not so much. Yeah, we just need a bunch more workers. I didn't build a construction office with workers here. Also, we're out of money again. Need to start bringing in workers from Pardonin to the oil refinery. That should assign all of the open tasks to finish this lane. After they get done, we have access to fuel. And I hope the rail distribution office can handle that. Let's increase its priority so they finish that up. And I don't have to wait any extra. I need to write something down. dirt road will be removed as soon as we have, I don't know, the tunnel set up. There's the other tunnel boring machine heading to the construction site. Looks like we're still exporting too much gravel. Or I guess you could say we are not making enough gravel. We could make more? No, we couldn't. Yes, we could. We do have enough void stone. But the trucks can't keep up, so... Maybe I should add one more truck per line. I'll do that. Can't design it from here. Then we'll have 3 trucks per line and I just tell them to... I don't know. It should always run. I don't think I have to do anything special, but 3 trucks per line should be fine. You know, if I ever get a traffic jam warning, then something's not correct. Okay, we have our steel mill, we have our ore processing plant. Almost finished the road to the next segment, so we can hopefully soon start building the fire station. And once the fire station is set up and equipped with helicopters and operational, then we can start building the ore processing facility. I wonder if I should set it up in a way that it already has waiting platforms. I think that would probably be for the best. Draw the inner one first, but I can't do that here. There we go. Length of 155 meters should be enough. Yeah, that's plenty. I guess the exit is different than the entrance. Let me think about that right now. Okay. We'll drop switch here. Then Then the right lane is the one for exiting this area. So basically what we had previously. And the left, well, the right lane is always the right lane, but this lane would basically go into the waiting area. So we have 6 loading platforms, well 7 right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, let's make it 8 then. We have 8 platforms for trains to wait before they head in here. Now we just need to hook them up. Then signal them and that should be it. And this is the thing I didn't remember last time how it went. This is looking okay. To remove that snapping point, otherwise it's going to be unremovable in the future. It's going to be the loading, well, the waiting platform area. Yeah, it doesn't like it when I build it that way, so I'll try from here. Same thing. This loop is probably too close. Yeah, there we go. That's better. We'll hook those up to a parallel line. Not a parallel, a straight line instead. Then we do the loop after all of them have been hooked up. I said we do that after all of them have been hooked up. Come on. There we go. So now we can loop them around here. And that should be pretty much the entrance to the area. All of the waiting platforms before the entrance all have a signal where they can wait. For construction purposes, they need to be signals that can go both directions. That's the entrance. There will be a waiting signal here, so if we have more than the amount of trains here, that the train will always wait here until there's a slot free to wait in. Otherwise it could try and pick the wrong lane. And that should be the ore unloading waiting area, I think. Right hand entrance, pick any lane, go into a platform, unload, move to the other lane and exit either that way or that direction. Whereas that direction is not really necessary. But it would make the path to the Western Customs House way shorter. I don't know why you are stuck, but I'll help, and I guess these two lanes were missing, so I couldn't find a path to leave yet. And that one's also missing. I won't assign the rail construction vehicles quite yet. First they should start building the tunnels. I guess they are already scheduled to do that. The tunnel boring machine is just so quick. It's so neat. There's a lot of underground stuff underneath our town now. Yeah, once all of that is hooked up, connect the diesel station. We will try and send a rail distribution office load of fuel here. I will probably give our distribution office a few more trains and diesel wagons. So one more train to haul it. And then let's get 3 more oil tanks for cargo wagons, tanker cars. Or should I buy 6? Nope. But for fluid distribution I think that's fine. Pick those cars up, bring them in here, and then go back to the depot, I guess. After you've refueled. Oh man. For a car-based run, there surely are a lot of trains here. I don't like hauling resources by trucks. Police station is set up. Let's give it some cars. And then they can deal with the crime in this area, mainly in the rail construction office. So I guess these parking lots are obsolete now. At least in their current configuration. They don't make much sense. Traffic jam. Ah, it's just a small one. They have a traffic jam because what the hell is happening here? Oh, they're all trying to go through here, it looks like. Yep, we definitely need the tunnels. Please finish the tunnels. I think I'm changing something. I think I'm going to move our bus away from transporting people into the oil refinery to replacing one of our cars here with the bus. So it may send a ton of workers to a construction site occasionally. So that route is obsolete. And we're going to repurpose your job. Because we have enough workers in here anyway. Lots of health warnings. Low happiness. Yeah, I'm sure you don't have any cars, so there's not enough cars in this area for you to do anything, so you're basically waiting until you grow unhappy enough to leave. Because you also can't go to the shopping center, it looks like. No construction train here yet. I'm glad that these trains can stop instantaneous. Otherwise there could be a few traffic issues here. If this game had train collisions, it would be a little bit more problematic with how you manage your rail network. So that tunnel will take a while, but it is the last long tunnel before two smaller ones, and then we can send the tram out, the metro out, with tons and tons of workers. Very good coverage. All residential buildings are in range. How did you get on that area? Those are chain signals, so you should have waited here instead of... You know what? It's fine. Oh, oh my god. If I have this signal removed, I think I run into issues. So I guess I'll drop one signal here that is green if this whole block is free. Otherwise this won't accept any other train. "16 tons of gravel. Oh boy. Let's copy your schedule over to this truck. And your schedule over there to this one. And now we should have constant supply of gravel to the gravel processing facilities, minus the time where they might refuel, which should only be a short trip to the gas station up here. And hopefully then, if another train like that gets here and tries to load gravel, there will be a continuous process of manufacturing new gravel. Yeah, now the timing is perfect. There's always one vehicle unloading, so we should now always have quarried stone here. And that means that the distribution office might also have to use all of its vehicles now. But we'll have to see. The car-based supply of workers to the heating plant is still very low, so if I didn't have the transportation route, this town would basically die during winter. Just going to set up the fire station, and then we'll start with the ore processing. The cars will be able to drive along this road turning right, and there will be parking lots. Basically parking lots right next to the buildings maybe? Or just on this road. 2 large parking lots should be sufficient per side. Okay, so you are red because you show red because the train moved in, so that's why we have an issue. This will be a chain signal, and there will be a regular signal in front of that. So that hopefully now this issue is removed. So this signal will only check if this signal is green, so it doesn't turn red as soon as a train enters here, and this train can still drive into the block, and then this will stay red if there's something driving through the block still. Distribution office is completely busy, it looks like. Maybe not completely, but it is busy. A little bit less during winter, I guess, since these are a little bit slower during winter, so it doesn't have to do as much. And also the amount of workers in these processing plants could be higher now. We would only need to add vehicles to the parking lots to make that happen. to Wawuduma, I guess. I also have to schedule the parking lots inside Wawuduma town itself. Kind of avoiding that right now. There's already enough constructions happening. Is the gas station hooked up now? The train diesel station? Nope, not yet. They did build... No, they didn't build that one yet either. Okay, we're still waiting. Once that is set up, we can send out the passenger trains, picking up workers from Padonin to work inside our oil refinery, so they don't go unemployed. And when the steel mill goes up, then we can reroute them to the steel mill instead. We should now be able to patrol all crimes in this area. How's the tunnel construction going? Slowly, but steadily. Not a lot of time left, just a lot of trips. Yeah, once that tunnel is done, we have these two, I guess 3, 4 short tunnels. Then these ones, and the end station already has been placed, and then any construction after that is just icing on top of the cake for future, I don't know, shenanigans. I don't even know I want to send construction vehicles that way. I guess they would only go here temporarily. So we would have a temporary exit from one of the lanes. It should probably be asphalt. And then I don't know, move them to the roundabout across the road? No. Just connect it here. I don't know yet how to do a permanent connection for this area. There's going to be... The remainder of the residential area is going to be this metro station, I think, plus the additional space inside Padonin that is currently not built yet. Over here. Some more housing blocks here, maybe 1 or 2 over that side, some on this side of the tram stop. We might have to double up the trams again, make them 3 trams long, or just add more of them. 3 trams long is probably too long for the stop, it might look a little bit silly. 2 seems to be quite a good length. They seem to fit right in there, and then, yeah. And right now we're not using the capacity of the trams. Oh, I say that, never mind, we are using the full capacity of the trams. Sometimes. All of these buildings are completely filled up. So, what's your issue now? Your train is too long for what this is being used for. so I need to make this loop larger. It's too long for the gravel train. Yeah, that's annoying. The concept works, I think, it's just that the segment is now too short. I'll try and see what happens if I remove all of the signals here. And just let it do its thing as a single rail block. It should be allowed to enter because these are regular signals. Except from here. That needs to be set up, and those need to be chained. Okay, that works. So hopefully they won't have any traffic issues now. Full load of gravel for export. No, I already cleared that, thank you. It's so nice when you have all the gravel on site. Road construction goes so much quicker. I guess we could already start this as well, because the gas station, the fire station will finish before that anyway, since it's already started, so we can hook that up. Let it do its thing. Building the roads, building the buildings. It's fine. We only need to finish 2 more road segments. Then we're at the fire station and... yeah, it's fine. They can build both in parallel. We do have the money now, it looks like. I would like this to be hooked up so I can send more people to the oil refinery. Let's increase the priority on all of them. It's only a short construction task for each of the 4 segments. I wonder if I should get... I probably should get rid of one of the tunnel boring machines again and move the other construction vehicle in. Go to the train depot for now. And you go back to the rail construction office. I thought for tunnel boring for the subway it might make sense to have 2 boring machines, but apparently they are just too efficient. Unless of course you're just focusing on it, then they're still slow. That's a lot of chain signals. That one needs to be corrected. The rest is, I think, okay. I still need to click through all the happiness messages and see if a larger building shows up that is not a town building. Then I need to react. Especially when I focus on building something and a lot of the messages start queuing up, then it gets a bit annoying. Looks like that segment of the tunnel is about to complete. After the digging is done, building the road in the tunnel is just easy, because it can all be done by machinery. I wonder if our bus is helping. That's a lot of traffic. Parking lots here. So we would have an incoming road and an well, the incoming roads would just end, and the outgoing roads would all combine and then hook up before the bridge. So now that I've built a few of them, I don't know about the gas station idea in this area before the parking lots rejoin, but maybe that one is still going to happen. So we have these parking lots. We have incoming roads, outgoing, incoming and outgoing. So something like this. This incoming road can just end here, doesn't need to go anywhere else. These outgoing roads need to all hook up and loop back into this loop. Then we have the gas station area over here. I guess if I have parking lots here, the gas station needs to be also accessible by those. Not really, it doesn't need to be accessible by everyone, I guess. If I build a gas station here, can I still draw the road next to it? Okay, I can. So the blueprint is as big as it looks, but it doesn't allow you to place it if there's already a road there. Don't think I can connect that. It's probably asking too much. Let's see how the parking lots line up. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Oh man, I rotated it wrong. Silly me. that would be the last parking lot. Then we could have the gas station basically hook up to the same junction as the last parking lot here. And presumably we would be able to feed the road back into here before the bridge. I think that's going to work. And we have a little bit of dead space here where we could have some residential larger houses. These roads would directly connect up to the main loop. There's no way that there's a parking lot going to fit in here, so can make that corner. And I guess we'll get that started. The parking lots will have to be placed later. Feeding, 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 and exit. There's not going to be a feed road here, because that would create extra traffic in this area, so this is for the purpose of a parking lot dead space. And we'll see if that works. Providing a lot of cars for the residences here. And they can all walk 2 parking lots with the exit road as an access road. Having pedestrian footpaths connecting and all of these should give them enough ability to reach some vehicles. Can I buy vehicles on a space for vehicles? Because then I could have a space for vehicles here and just buy a few hundred cars and then just say go here, here, here with like assignment. And I could use my clicking script again that I used for buying tons and tons of containers. Ambulance didn't arrive at a large building, which is weird, but I clicked it away, so don't think it was this area. Maybe we didn't have enough vehicles in Padonin? Seems to be fine. I don't think I removed a road in Padonin that disconnects the hospital, does it? No, they're still driving. It's fine. And the ambulances should have enough range for most of the area. They can even reach the people inside the power plant. Let's check if the gas station for trains, the diesel station has been hooked up. It has. Now we'll assign the distribution office and see if it brings fuel there, and once that has been tested and declared a success, we'll send out the trains picking up workers in Padonin. Load this up to 60%. Should immediately go out and send something if it has trains available. That is the wrong one. Wait a minute. I did select the train distribution office, didn't I? Oh, I guess I just unassigned the fuel deliveries to the distribution office itself. No. What did I unassign right now? don't know. You may load any fluid, but I guess we're exporting too much, so you are never going to find a time to find any fuel. No, there's actually fuel there. Minimum length 2 wagons. There you go. So we should have fuel now. Hopefully. That means our run from Padonin to the oil refinery should be possible. I can't tell them to line space, but it's just get as many people as possible here. Maybe if it becomes an issue, then I can still build an end station to get them to line space. I still have the extra signals here. So workers from Rovodima are going to Padonin, to the tram stop, and if they decide to that there's no more work here, they go back to the train stop. I don't know if we're ever going to find enough workers to pick up in this area. We had more. We had a lot more workers here previously. Just have to build more residential buildings, I guess. Oh, I don't tell them to walk in here. Walk in there first. And if it's not possible, go to the tram stop and loop around. So now we should see a lot of people going to the train station again. Actually remove the tram stop. Make the train platform the least prioritized building. So fill all the workspaces, and if you still are looking for work, go to the train platform, and a train might pick you up. Yep, construction of the fire station is happening. Very nice. They're also speeding up their efforts for the ore processing area. And the steel mill itself we'll do later. I haven't hooked up all of the engine transfers to the road network yet. So those buildings need to be assigned as well. I guess I planned asphalt roads for these. Oh, that's the last conveyors. Slash, it already would start the construction of this area, so we'll pause that road. Or I guess we'll pause that road and get the conveyors built. Even if they don't have a destination yet. Let's check on the metro construction. It's assigned. Both of them are assigned, so it's still working. This tunnel has been built. We're now waiting on this exit, or entry rather. We're currently building that one. Looks like our bus is helping. That one is so useful. That will take a lot of time to build. But yeah, I think those tunnels will be necessary if we want to have less traffic issues in this area. How much unemployment due to small children? 135. No kindergarten. So I guess we need another kindergarten here somewhere. Don't really think we have the room for that. We could move this distribution office out of the area and put the kindergarten there, I guess. Put the distribution office closer to the actual warehouse. I think that makes sense. Making sure that we move all of the assignments over to the new distribution office could be a bit difficult. I really need to write that down. Because it would be really neat if you could copy and paste the assignments from one building to another. Right now you have to manually move them over and check that you don't forget any. It seems like we supplied the train diesel station here. Fire station is up. The wind turbine is not yet, but it only is missing a little bit of mechanical components. We'll already assign fuel deliveries. So once we have electricity, that will be made, and we'll buy some helicopters. I could start upgrading to better helicopters, I guess, that can carry more water per run, and they also fly faster. The Mi-10 would be the go-to, but they're a little bit more expensive. I do have a better color scheme for helicopters though. Let's take out 2 loans and buy 2 helicopters. This area is going to be a lot of expensive materials in one place. I'm not even sure if 2 helicopters are going to be enough. But it's going to be a start. We still have the option to putting down 2 more landing pads and buying 2 more helicopters. Let's prioritize the wind turbine before they start building any of these factory buildings. Now in regards to water and sewage, I'm wondering if I should do truck-based deliveries here rather than running water and sewage, but I guess it's probably better if I hook it up to the existing network. That's for later though. Just need to check the elevation. The ore processing and the steel mill appear to be downhill, so they might just go directly into the sewage discharge themselves rather than trying to hook up to the existing pipe. And the water should just work because the water tower is higher than anything in this area, right? Yeah. So they should generate enough pressure. Okay, so we are running out of quarried stone. If the truck decides to leave and block the exit before the other one gets here. Running out of quarried stone is a strong word, but yeah. This would accept another dump truck. Looks like the distribution office doesn't need as many trucks, so we'll hijack 2 of them and move them over to this task. This would generate traffic warnings now. Too many cars stay parked here. Thankfully they are in their own area and we don't have to worry about police stations or technical service sending any vehicles here that would then get blocked by them if they had a traffic issue. Yeah, now the throughput is fine. Our US-based loan. We can take out $2 million in loan if we wanted to. But yeah, it's basically paying back all of the loan right now. 15.6 million, slowly. So if I took out the loan, it would be gone the next day. Trying to repay a chunk of the previous loan. seems to work fine. Distribution office is handling its stuff as well. No issues there. We have enough quarried stone. All is running well. Slowly digging, slowly chipping away at the tunnel, continuously. Maybe instead of the metro I should also hook those up to the road network and get them set up with a parking lot. So they can take the metro for the commercial district or to work, or they can drive a car. I don't know. Maybe not the most important question right now. It's definitely a more organized, better parking lot, that's for sure. And soon Rovoduma will also have one. Once they decide to build the roads, that is. Then we relocate all of the existing vehicles into those parking lots. Probably buying new ones actually, like stop using the old ones. Give them all a unique color, so we know where the cars came from Rovoduma. If we ever see, I don't know, probably a yellow, blue or some other color inside the oil refinery, then we know that they can drive longer than 2.5 kilometers. So we'll switch over to, I guess, black cars. I'll give them a color instead. I'll make them the cheapest car in probably yellow, if it has the yellow as an option. Not the cheapest, but the F126P, that one. And yes, yellow. Sounds like a good color. They almost finished the right tunnel. The rail line is almost at the end. Only 22 more days. And the other one is 120 days. And then tunnel boring can resume. We only have 110 unemployed people, but I don't know where they are. Would be maybe at the bus stop. No one picking them up there. Or maybe they waited too long at the train station. Can't have any more ambulances. Maybe that hospital is a bit overworked with the amount of times it has to drive out to pick up people from other locations, I don't know. Is sewage becoming an issue here? I don't see a sewage truck. 7 cubic meters. We might have to upgrade our sewage and water trucks here. So all of you. I think this looks amazing. The parking lot looks a bit ridiculous next to the oil refinery, but I think the town itself looks kind of neat. It's not too grid-like. All of the vehicles driving around. No excessive traffic jam anywhere. Most vehicles continuously moving. And then the rail connections on the outskirts. Kind of neat. Running out of gravel. So I guess the trains trying to pick up gravel might not be able to do so because of the excessive exports that we are running. 230 tons is better than nothing, I guess. Alright, you know what? Exporting 50% now, maximum. It's a bit pointless to decrease the amount, it should decrease the cars, I guess. But I don't want to fiddle with the train right now. A few more cars. We also need to queue up the construction of the residential buildings. No one should walk here directly though, at least not the default amount of people, that would be ridiculous. Better. We'll set up the footpaths first, then connect the buildings. Let's increase the amount of resources inside the shopping center to higher levels, thank you. I don't like seeing that low amount of food in there. Still haven't built you. Did we not get any more mechanical components? We did not. So we also need to change that to... Let's change that to 20 and 25. Let's do that, I guess. I can hear the trams from orbit. They are so loud. We will buy 2 dedicated trains importing coal and iron ore. I don't know why I took out 2 loans, but I guess since I did that previously, force of habit. We're nearing the halfway point with the loans. The interest rate is still very low, which is weird. Days, then the road construction can start and the tunnel will be done, but the main tunnel is still this segment. I'll put that on low priority. This tunnel has a higher priority. Yeah, we'll figure something out with the gas station. Maybe remove some of the parking lots and move it sideways here. Or just do the thing that I did where I looped the road around shortly before the bridge. That would also work. I wonder how I would do in city skylines with the newfound appreciation for 3-way junctions and trying to make as many one-way roads as possible, splitting up traffic. Probably not that well, since there's a lot more traffic in that game. Although the traffic AI is a little bit stronger than that, I guess. mechanical components yet, but they are arriving right now. We will need electricity here. The ore processing facilities don't need that much, do they? Circuit breaker of 287 kilowatts times 4. That's less than 1.5 megawatts. But we still have the engine transfers and unloading platform, etc. I guess I'll make one substation per type of ore being processed. And I might also have to run a high voltage wire there because I'm probably going to make a dedicated transformer. And we have the ability to make another transformer for the steel mill area. Plus the steel mill takes high voltage wire connection anyway. Let's check on the water and sewage handling in Rovoduma. With the new trucks, this should be less of an issue now. Yeah, that truck can unload all of the sewage in one transportation run. We might need one more truck, but one more sewage truck. Looks like that has completed. Still need to wait for this road to get finished, and then we can plot down the first parking lots in this area. And also hook up a footpath here. Is this a hill? No, that's just a shadow playing tricks, right? Actually, it is kind of a hill. Interesting. Engine transfer in Rovoduma commercial district? Oh, I guess it must be the coal engine. Yeah, there it is. One fire truck coming right up. And more fire, because why not? We have to reassign these rail lines after the platform. It seems like they are assigning themselves to new construction tasks that they are touching, but not through the building. It's running fairly well. Even with our bunch of construction projects, we are still able to keep up. Importing a ton of steel to build everything right now. It's a lot. I guess I can also send the construction trains over here to do some of the construction when they are not building the metro. One of them will not be building the metro since we have 3 construction trains. That. Okay. So I guess we're just going to wait until they throw all of their production capacity at the ore processing facilities. We don't really have any export planned from the ore processing. It goes straight into the steel mill. The capacity of the ore processing is slightly higher than what the steel mill needs at full productivity. So 105 tons of iron ore for 200 tons of iron used. And it requires 375 tons of coal, but we make 400 something. Twice, 2 times. No, we only make 120. Wait, what? I looked at the wrong thing for coal, did I? 120 tons. Steel mill, 375. So we would need 4 of them if we wanted to run full capacity. 3 would be close, using up all of the coal. I guess I should have an area for coal export. Guess I need to make another area for coal processing. We'll start out with one, but we should have the ability to feed coal into an additional conveyor somewhere here. Make this coal, and then double this area up and have more coal feeding into the same conveyor, and maybe having an export area here as well. We can split this up for an aggregate loading facility with its own storage to provide coal to our republic. I'll put down some nameplates so I don't forget. That's the plan. So we build another coal ore extension and a loading platform. Since if I plop down two more coal processing facilities, then we should be good enough to have some extra for export. I just realized that I should probably consider that, unless I need to make another import area for the coal extension, which would be annoying. That's throwing a wrench in my plans. Guess that conveyor is gonna go away again. Some wasted resources there. Can we make this work? It looks like the answer is no. Maybe if I use the other one and connect it sideways. Or maybe it just doesn't show the connection, but it would actually work. That is unfortunate. I don't have the option for another connection out of here. So maybe that already has the resources. I'll make a... I'll make another unloading platform. I have the room with the train. Okay. So we'll put the conveyors back in the area and hope they let us do that. Apparently not. There we go. Rebuild that, please. Bring back the resources. It would have been quite annoying if I couldn't have been able to fit another corner in here, but that means we have a dedicated aggregate unloading facility for the coal ore extension, and have the ability to, I guess, make a little bit extra coal for our republic. Now, how's the car access situation? Let's say the furthest away parking lot is probably this one. Maybe actually it's... yeah, it's probably that one. We can get to... nothing over here? Oh, we don't have a parking lot yet, right. I should probably plop down a free parking lot to check. Oh, we have plenty of space. We have an extra kilometer that we can go here. And steel mills we'll check later. But yeah, that seems... oh, there's already 4 cars heading here trying to build stuff. Guess we'll let them. It's fine. But yeah, that's the current plan. Steel manufacturing on a larger scale. Extending our living quarters in this area, which should be fairly easy to do. Then they should all be able to get to work right away via the tram network. Maybe, very likely in the oil refinery. Oh yeah, I guess the construction trains are going to slow down rail traffic now. And the metro construction is still ongoing. That's going to be it for me for today though. I am going to take an extended break. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the stream. We are making constant progress, sometimes slower, sometimes faster. The metro line is the last big project in Rovoduma, I think. I'm not sure if I am going to set up a residential area over here. Maybe 1 or 2 buildings to see if it works flawlessly. Having them travel by metro back and forth to the commercial district. I don't see that this could go wrong except for if we have a power outage. Then the metro line would stop and they can't go shopping anymore. And for Pardonin, last big project, as you might have guessed, is the steel mill. And I think after that, this run is probably slowly coming to a close. I kind of don't want to overplay play myself out, because I'm looking really forward to when they drop the first version of the garbage update, the recycling, etc. Once that hits the beta branch, that's probably when I'm going to switch over right away. So apologies in advance if there might be a sudden cut in this series. But I will probably be able to make it through to our goal of 10,000 employed workers with no buses. So thank you very much for watching. Have a good middle of your weekend. Have a good rest to your Saturday, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. And as always, maybe I'll see you next time.